Welcome back to another episode of Sound Pals Go to the Movies. Today I will be reviewing the movie Strays. So just a fair warning, there's going to be spoilers up ahead, so you've been warned. An abandoned dog teams up with other strays to get revenge on his former owner. So let's begin with my first pro. This movie had more budget for the CG than Cocaine Bear and had the same producers as Cocaine Bear. So this movie was way more enjoyable. So what really happened in Cocaine Bear? I guess it was actually the story on top of the CG that didn't go well. Here the story is fun but with adult humor, so don't take your young kids to see this movie because it's not for them. Next pro, the cast. We have a bunch of talent in this movie that ranges from comedy to just simply enjoyable voices and people that you don't even imagine would be behind these stray dogs, and it's kind of pleasant. For example, we have the main cast members that really did it for me, who were Jamie Foxx as Bug and Will Ferrell as Reggie. Both of these actors were on the same page and on the same frequency. I actually want to believe that some of these lines were not really scripted, they were just ad-lib, because it seemed like that, especially knowing Will Ferrell and Jamie Foxx. This is the comedy duo that you wanted to see in the film Other Guys. Here I guess it works better because it's dogs talking, and some of the jokes that go over the head of Reggie is fine because we are laughing at him because he is not understanding the jokes that are coming at him. But in the Other Guys movie, it's like Will Ferrell plays an adult human, so it's like, man, how can this person be so ignorant? But here he is. In that movie, it kind of doesn't work that well. Aside of that, the other dogs are also hilarious and they lend so well to the chemistry between Jamie Foxx and Will Ferrell. Next pro, the story is simple. Imagine Homeward Bound, but for adults, with all the extra swear words and scenes that are uncensored. So it's a blast for an adult to watch. It's almost like watching Ted. You expect it to be family oriented, but actually it's for adults. So that's this movie, but it still has a lesson at the end, which if you're a pet person, it does hit you and it comes right at you. And then there's hilarious scenes along the side, like the scene where Bug and the other dogs are leaving the city, setting off on their adventure, and he mouths to the cats F you in slow motion, and the same thing to the old lady. That really got me laughing. Just the idea that the old lady couldn't tell what he was actually doing or he was trying to communicate with her, but the film was so committed to it that it even slowed down the speed so you can actually see it like if it was something important for everyone to see, and that was a joke in itself. There's other jokes that come from nowhere and you're actually just laughing out loud, but then you see some jokes coming, which is the fun of the movie too. And that brings me to the cons. Some scenes were a bit too long, which they could have shortened it here and there, and also some scenes that it did linger, they went on for a little bit long that actually the joke kind of died at the end. Also, since they kept repeating some jokes here and there, it eventually got old with diminishing returns, and at the end it was not funny the next time they brought it up. Next con, the trailers actually spoiled the movie for me. Well, nowadays it's something common, but at least here some important jokes that I was waiting for to see in the theater. When I got to the theater and I saw it in the big screen, it was the same joke, same length as the trailer. That was not even edited, it was straight out of the trailer, so I was kind of baffled about that. So my final grade for this movie is going to be a 7 out of 10. I enjoyed the film, I think, because seeing Will Ferrell's voice coming out of a dog, the dog embodying the persona that he plays in other movies, that person who's ignorant but still we are able to laugh at him or sometimes with him, is really entertaining. Yeah, some things were hit and miss and some other things went wrong in the film, but still better CG than other movies out there, and also a more decent story. So that does it for this review of Strays. Please join us next time where we're going to review The Equalizer 3.
Police found multiple dead bodies on that farm in Sicily. Did you kill him?
Do I look like a killer?
Please like, comment, and subscribe. You can find our social media links below, and like always, keep watching movies.